Welcome to the show with Joe. I am Joe. Today we are going to talk about my old friend. I think he may be my arch nemesis at this point. This is now my third video I've made on him in total. I came across a video of his going down a separate rabbit hole of somebody who I think I'm going to end up doing a video on. His name is O's the Mentalist. And he came out with a book, and he was doing a podcast tour on it. So he went to all these different podcasts who all happen to have the same agent, like Flagrant 2, like that's Andrew Schultz's podcast, which Akaash is on. But O's the Mentalist did the rounds. He went to Joe Rogan, he did Flagrant 2, he did Logan Paul. So you may remember Akaash from that. You may remember from a couple months ago, he had a little controversy, but we don't need to get into that. So I say, let's just get right on into it and see how Akaash acts.
That is the craziest I ever seen in my life.
Welcome to the show. Dude, okay. I'm so stoked that you're here. This is a long time coming. Obviously, you broke the internet by guessing Joe's ATM pin.
Now, this is crazy. This guy... He's an expert at reading people, not Andrew Schultz, but the guy they have as a guest. He went on Joe Rogan, and he was able to read just by Joe's body language what his PIN number was to his checking account, which is... That was the moment... Actually, no, I saw him on America's Got Talent on like a clip on YouTube, and I just got hooked on this guy. So I went down this rabbit hole and I saw he was on here, and I just knew that Akaash would be kind of a jerk the whole time. And you'll see what I mean.
You should really know what's going on in the world, what's going to happen.
So it's not a supernatural power.
Yeah.
People will come up to you can't believe how many people wrote to me and they're like, what's my Bitcoin password? I'm like, bro, if I knew that, you wouldn't have your Bitcoin right now.
Yeah.
But I assess people, right? It's this a magician's tricks, but done without the props.
Yes.
And I brought some fun stuff. I brought some show and tell, baby. I brought some cards.
Okay, good. I want to get into it right away. I have
like
so many different questions.
Intensity.
You just got into magician territory with the props now.
Yeah. Well, I want to do something fun, but I want...
Okay, he just said you got into magician territory with the props. That's like, it's kind of demeaning to him. Like, this is like only because I've watched a lot of videos on it. This guy at O's always makes the like careful. He's like, I don't know what's real and what's not, but he always quantifies. That's the word I'm looking for. He always quantifies that he's not a magician. What he's doing is he takes magician tactics and applies them to being a mentalist, which is technically you're coming off as you're reading someone's mind, or you are like reading people to a point where you know what's on their mind, and it's the absence of props. So as soon as he said props, Akaash brought him down a peg. Now here's the crazy part about this, and it's a really good thing to mention, I think. Watching these videos and him going on these podcasts, like, he has to know these people somewhat inside and out. He probably, if I was guessing, for the big stage type stuff, he's probably watching so many clips of them online, and he does his research. Like, he says he mentions all of their specials. Like, they all have comedy specials. He mentions them all. He really butters up Andrew Schultz. He really butters up Andrew Schultz to make them all feel comfortable. So it's like an interesting thing that he does. And Akaash is already being abrasive and like, oh, I'm not going to believe this stuff. So I don't know. I thought that was kind of rude. All right. So we're coming up on the first ad read for Akaash.
Yeah. Also, guys, show dates. I'm not doing as many dates this summer, but we got a lot.
What? He's not... Okay, this is an important part of this whole story. This is... I feel like I didn't do a really good job so far of driving home how cocky and condescending that Akaash comes off as. What's interesting to me is the show is branded as Andrew Schultz and Akaash, and there's three other guys there usually, two to three other guys there usually, and they talk more than Akaash. And when Akaash talks, it just sounds like gossip without actually showing you. So hopefully some more clips come up. But let's just say him getting taken down a peg, and I hate to wish negative on people like this, but man, if there's anyone more deserving. So let's take a look at Akaash's first ad read.
Also, guys, show dates. I'm not doing as many dates this summer, but we got a lot coming in the fall and winter. But next week, one of the best comedy clubs in the country, Wise Guys, June 19th through the 21st. I'm there. Get your tickets at akaashsing.com. Also, July in Oklahoma, probably going to have to get moved. I think you might have gotten an email already.
Okay, so July in Oklahoma got moved. Now, maybe none of you... Let me just shift over here because of the bad angle. Whoop. This is his list of shows. And normally, like, you'll see if you watch, like, Theo Von's podcast, he usually does an ad read for his own shows in the beginning. It's usually the whole page and it's scrolling. This is 3 from Akaash. Take that as you will, but... like I said, that's not typical. You wouldn't normally do an advertisement for 3 shows unless they weren't doing too good. So what else does he have to say? Sure, like talk about your upcoming events, right? But it just seems to be low, and he's saying he canceled them and had to move other events. Okay.
I'm going to be in August. I'm going to be in Kansas City and Ohio. Check all these dates out and more at akaashsing.com. Now let's get back to the show.
What's up, guys? Schultz isn't on the road. Akaash is taking the summer off.
Okay. See that? He's just over here promoting all his shows. He's got, remember, Akaash had 3. So he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. He's got 15 shows and more dates to come. Do you think there's any animosity on the set?
The next best thing, a bunch of comics, and then me. So come see me.
Oh, hey, Akaash. What are you doing here?
In Poughkeepsie, Portland,
Put your
Oregon,
mouth around that thing.
Fort Worth.
Put your mouth around that thing. Sorry, I got to shift over again because we're missing the Akaashness of it all. Here he is. Here he is sneaking in right here. So let's... I'm gonna go back a little further. Sorry, just so it plays through. But watch how obnoxious this guy is.
Wise Guys, June 19th through the 21st. I'm there. Get your tickets at akaashsing.com. Also, July in Oklahoma, probably going to have to get moved. I think you might have gotten an email already. I'm going to be in August. I'm going to be in Kansas City and Ohio. Check all these dates out and more at akaashsing.com. Now let's get back to the show.
What's up, guys? Schultz isn't on the road. Akaash is taking the summer off. What's the next best thing? A bunch of comics, and then me. So come see me in Poughkeepsie, Portland,
Put your
Oregon,
mouth around that thing.
Fort Worth, Austin, Texas, and many more dates. I also am doing a show at Mary Lou.
He just made a throw up sound to the guy's dates. The guy's trying to read. Akaash is trying to take over the frame mogging, right? We learned that word.
In New York City at the last week of every single month. I would love to see you guys there.
Mary Lou.
An amazing show.
What does that mean?
And everyone on the tour so far has been amazing. Raleigh, Indianapolis, you guys are the best.
If your name is Mary Lou,
the shows
you
keep
get
on
it for free if you suck his dick.
The shows.
The guy's just trying to read his shows. Like, he's just trying to ad read. He said, if your name is Mary Lou, you can suck his dick. That's just rude. What'd they say? Akaash, sit down and try to be funny?
Keep on coming. So I'll see you guys there. I love you.
Speaking of coming.
So much.
Okay. Next.
Speaking of coming, I just felt so bad for him. Like, yeah.
It's the high watermark. Just getting you.
I don't like how Akaash's input is his laugh. He just takes over the conversation. But at the same time, there is a point to be made that his laugh may make up for the dead silence in the room. It does kind of see everyone smiling right now. I think it is a like almost a mentalist from his part. Like, oh, I have such a great time with Akaash, but it could be just him laughing and then getting tricked, like the mentalist.
Oh man, I didn't.
I'm a huge fan. 6.
By the way, you guys don't see this, but there are like normal YouTube ads every 3 minutes on this. It's crazy.
Letters. That wasn't that hard. Come on. That's not that hard.
I'd write somebody's name, would write on a coin, and it would end up being in like a piece of bread at the table, and they're like, "How the fuck did you do it?" And like learning how it happened.
So if you watch this show, I don't try to watch this. I don't go out of my way to watch it, but when it pops on, Akaash always has to stand up and go away. Like no one, like if you go on other shows, if they have to like use the bathroom or something, they'll just like cut that part out. But like with Akaash leaving, they just keep going, which I think is kind of funny. I don't know. It just, I don't know.
It's kind of, it's almost boring for the magician.
So boring.
Because it's this one little sleight of hand move and then all this other fluff.
Yeah, once you find out how a magic trick is done, you're so disappointed.
Yeah, it's almost like we should never divulge that because the people that get to witness the magic lose their joy and wonder.
You take away the magic.
Yeah,
you also almost feel shame because it's like, how did I get tricked by something so simple?
Yes. So he's just using the bathroom. We're not doing or setting up any trick. Yeah.
It's a number 1. It's not a 2.
Everybody knew that.
Yeah. Okay. Can we do another thing?
Also, where does this? Why? What? Isn't that a little confusing? Like their set's, I like their set. It's pretty cool. It looks like someone's living room, maybe like a fancy person's living room. But like you'd think the bathroom would be like this way, right? Like you'd go off screen somewhere. It's like you go behind the scene and then up this like fake wall because he took steps up, which is crazy. I don't know. It show's weird. Okay. Let's get to Akaash's second ad read, shall we?
Trollers. Yeah.
What's up, you noodle dicks? You see the blue lights, you know what?
Coming in hot. This is a Blue Chew commercial, and he said, "What's up, you noodle dicks?" Look at him.
What time it is? It's time for Blue Chew. Hey, it's time for you to step up your sex game. There are legal steroids for sex, and it's called Blue Chew.
He's also tweaking. He tweaks every time he talks, too. Sorry. Maybe I'm going too hard on him.
Same active ingredients as all those other drugs, but it's the chew. The guys have been rocking with us, pardon the pun, since...
Rocking with us, pardon the pun.
Very early on in this podcast. Let me explain to you something, guys. You think you're good at sex. You're not.
How would he know?
You might be effective at cunnilingus. Your dick probably ain't shit. Probably leaves a lot to be desired. Al's dick is apparently huge. I don't think he knows how to use it.
Hold on. Sorry. What did he say? He was going to say something and then he cut it off and went to a different sentence.
And it's called Blue Chew. Same active ingredients as all those other drugs, but it's the chew. The guys have been rocking with us, pardon the pun, since very early on in this podcast. Let me explain to you something, guys. You think you're good at sex. You're not.
Right.
You might be effective at cunnilingus. Your dick probably ain't shit.
Your dick probably ain't shit. Okay.
Leaves a lot to be desired.
Probably leaves a lot to be desired.
Al's dick is apparently huge. I don't think he knows how to use it. But with Blue Chew, he can last a lot longer, get harder faster. This guy's old as shit. You know, he's a black guy, looks like he's 35. That means he's 104 years old. Anyway, he needs all the help he can get, and so do the rest of us. So, all you gotta do is go to BlueChew.com and use the promo code Flagrant, and you can get your first month for free. You just gotta pay $5 for shipping. That's it. Promo code Flagrant when you go to BlueChew.com. Also, make sure you check out all the details and safety information. But BlueChew.com.
Don't worry about the side effects. You just get in there and buy my thing and use our code.
Promo code Flagrant. First order for free, just $5 for shipping. Let's get back to the show.
All right,
What are the two letters on the bill?
Phone, dude. That's the craziest shit I ever seen in my life. That's the craziest shit I ever seen in my life. Holy fuck. That's crazy.
Oh, God. Let me see.
That's the craziest shit I ever seen in my life.
The crazy counter is at 5 for Akaash. Just so you know, I'm telling you, that's as really, other than a little like few agreeable comments, it just says that's crazy. It's crazy, 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 crazy. I think the counts at 7 for just this one segment.
You see why he ain't used me part of this trick? Can't read me, bro. Just saying.
That's crazy.
It's 8.
He threw the money in the air.
Yes, he did.
How
That's
the
a
fuck
fact.
did you not grab that bill?
Where's the other ones?
Yeah.
What the fuck did you just say?
Yeah. Well, it's we know each other's methods.
What you do to me, yo? What you do to me? How you know I was gonna grab that dollar bill?
You still have the book.
Can I be honest? You look gay as shit right now, dog. You look gay.
Activate.
Wow, you're crazy. This is crazy. You're gay.
It is awesome.
Who, if I had like a residency for 2 years, who's seen the show 100 times. Like my wife back in the day would see the show. And so once she's seen the show enough, she can tell the rhythms and she can see when something goes wrong. She doesn't watch my show anymore ever, but she used to. And so
Isn't it funny how tired of it they get?
oh my God. Especially when you pretend like something just happened off the cuff and you're like, oh, and you're like, oh no, I know that's a bit you do every time.
I asked my wife recently to come, if you want to come to the show. She goes, literally, I would rather do anything else in the world.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Also, she
Oh my
knows
God. Oh my God, Akaash. Are you okay? That's so sad.
You've seen it 1,000 times, you know what I mean?
So this has been the hardest video I've ever had to comment on, because every time I made the mistake of not writing down the time codes, and every time I clicked, I got an ad. It like forced me to watch an ad on every click on the timer. Holy. So let's go to their most recent one. Let's make sure Akaash is on there, because I need some more Akaash in my life. I actually left that kind of feeling bad for him.
What's the girls on the pod today?
Ooh, no Akaash.
Oh, sorry, Miles.
Wait, no Akaash here. This is 3 weeks ago now. How about 4 weeks ago?
In Mexico and South.
He wasn't there either. So what? What is happening now? Oh, there's drama. What we got? Let's see what's going on. I haven't seen this.
Akaash Singh is still missing from the Flagrant podcast, and this interview that he just did with Nessa up at Hot 97 explains exactly why. Pay attention. So Akaash has been missing for like the last 4 months.
Huh.
I'm actively trying to have an orgy because this couple is so fucking good looking, and you haven't seen Nav yet, but wait till you fucking see him. His body goes crazy. His face card always slays, never declines. And it's kind of weird because I'm talking about your husband.
No, I kind of love it, but I'm like, us four? Okay, maybe.
I just know that Nav's dick is like at least 10 inches.
You would only be down for an orgy if
Or it's thick. It's thick.
All right, that's just one clip. Let's just jump into another one. You know what I'm saying? We can't forget how disgusting her behavior was and why she became so viral.
I'm toxic. How do you think I have to keep up with her?
No, he be saying some boss ass shit. What is the stuff he says to you that I'm just like, that's fire?
Oh, Nav just puts his dick out on the table.
There's a difference being a scammer and being a hustler. Two very different things.
Okay.
I'm a hustler who scams a little bit. I'm not a scammer who
I'm not
hustles.
gonna lie, that was sexy, and that's why I'm actively trying to have an orgy.
Wait, he used to sell like iPhones, buy iPhones.
Since those clips came out and just those podcasts in general of her talking to her co-host about how much she wants to sleep with her husband, the podcast has ended and they are no longer friends anymore. Surprise, surprise. Akaash and his wife are still in a relationship. Let's just call it a happy relationship because the nigga is still there. So it is what it is. After the internet completely put him in the famous cut categories along with other people like Will Smith and Adam22, Andrew Schultz and the crew, they tried their best, I guess, to do damage control, but at the same time, they really just use them to further the podcast and eat off of them for that time period that all of us on YouTube and any content creator was eating off them equally, you know?
Tonight on Flagrant. the truth will be revealed. Marriages will be shattered, friendships destroyed. Nothing will be the same again.
And when he said friendships will be destroyed, you goddamn right, because I do not believe him and Andrew Schultz fuck with each other. And it is all based off of how Andrew handled the Akaash situation. In his interview he does with
This is a great video. I haven't stopped watching it because it's giving me a lot of info I haven't seen before.
Nessa, he goes into great detail explaining how he has repositioned the people in his life based on how they handled this situation. Some people it's on site, like we believe that, but whatever, you know, some people it's on site and some people it's, I see you, my nigga. I see you. I see what you did. And he made sure to put in there friendships. Let's talk about Andrew Schultz and Akaash Singh. So Akaash has been around for a long time and Akaash is the best friend, or potentially was the best friend of Andrew Schultz. In the Brilliant Idiots early episodes, like Akaash name came up regularly. I'm sure he popped up. You know, they were really best friends the same way me and White Man are. Like, if I got an opportunity, I'm gonna assist you in that opportunity too. Like, okay, you hired me, but I got a homie who does the same thing, like have him come through. So they are real deal best friends. I think they have at least 10 plus, if not more, years of friendship.
Was that Akaash's girl does not like young Hezi.
Really? Really?
At all.
Really? I mean,
I felt a vibe.
I don't blame
She
her.
don't like you.
Oh my God. No.
I've been trying to whatever, you know how you try to pick, promote your boy.
Yeah.
When she don't like you, ain't no brain.
Hey, bro, feelings mutual.
The Andrew Schultz and Akaash's wife relationship has always been hard. When the internet started feasting on her carcass, Andrew Schultz made sure he invited her to the show and assisted in his best friend's humiliation ritual. Now, when he was on this interview with Nessa, even though the interview was horrible in terms of like the way Nessa conducted it, I don't know why they decided to even talk about his relationship with his wife if they weren't going to be.
You know, you need to thank her, right?
All the time. I buy her nonstop things.
I know.
Thank you for what? Embarrassing me? It's shit like that.
I didn't realize like people were giving your wife a hard time for standing up for you or having an opinion.
No, she said shit that if I said it, everybody would say it was a joke. And she and I have because we've only had sex with each other.
I was popping my pussy and living my best life in these white boy frat houses. And I had a roster of guys that I would rotate through. So it's like.
It's so easy to become.
You can't talk like that when your husband's
a
kind of famous.
podcaster with Riverside. You just need a concept and a way to record it.
Ugh. Like, why?
Yeah, you can't talk like that when you're both kind of famous at this point. It's kind of just disrespectful to the guy. Now I kind of feel bad for Akaash.
Nessa thinks it's so dope that she was running around talking about she was popping her pussy. Why don't we hear Nessa talk like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are we lying, bro?
I kind of pushing, but then I went like fully broke. Like, I don't know where next month rent is going to come from. And then I was like, dude, I go verbatim. I go, I'm literally pleading with you at this point. Can we please start the Patreon? And then he said, yeah, let's just run it. And then he and I talked about like how we wanted to set up the tiers and all that. And then that started doing fairly well, fairly quickly.
They have one of the strongest Patreon followings. Because you know on Patreon, you can show how much you make a month. And a lot of people like the joke.
Yeah. They made a lot of money.
People ran and made videos when they have my number or we've messaged each other on Instagram, and it's like, yo, you could have just asked me what really is happening.
Yeah.
Like, people are saying foul stuff about her, and one guy was like, man, I hope I get to talk to him. And it's like, man, you got my number. You could just text me. And then I realized this fame thing is a monster, man.
That's right.
And people want that badly.
That's
and they'll
right.
run and talk about you for views, even
That's
if you're
right.
friends, even
That's
if you're
right.
friends.
Keep your wife off the motherfucking internet. Because you don't need a microphone in your face.
I think to me now I've really learned that stand-up is what I want to do.
AKA, I will never go back to the Flagrant podcast. I'm done.
Ooh, okay. Ending on a kind of a sad note, but that's all I got. Quick video and longest video I've ever recorded for the shortest amount of time putting out. So thank you for watching. It has been The Show with Joe, and smell you later. Bye-bye.